That's not really so bad. Darcy didn't really do anything.
I'll tell them.
Me and touch my legs. He touches my legs. He brushes up against them.
And rubs them.
I'm gonna need something to remember you by.
Photos of me without my clothes on.
Going somewhere romantic.
Pull up a chair, sit your flat ass down.
Okay. So I'm taking one more maybe Degrassi tier list and maybe another one some other day. Who knows what happens? But this one's called Ranking Degrassi Characters Based on How Criminal They Are. This one stood out to me because there's a few characters down here. Apparently, these characters have created some kind of offense on their time on the show and deserve to be condemned in one of these categories. We have death penalty, solitary confinement, jail, attorney vibes, offense criminals, guilty by association. Yeah. And victim. Never done anything, must be protected. Alex bullied a girl and didn't remember it. That's probably the worst thing I can remember that Alex did. She did orchestrate the thing with Rick. Jail.
I'm the Twilight Zone? No. I don't know you, Serena. Blinded me with the laser pointer. It wasn't personal. You could have been anybody.
It was me. A real person.
Or she needs to feel like how they felt. Solitary confinement. A little bit dangerous to society. Ashley? I know a lot of people think Ashley did the worst thing in the world. What the freak did she do? Date a boy that was crazy and softly got away? Yeah, she kind of like just left him high and dry like that, but she was scared. She needed a break from Craig, and Craig took offense, okay? Excuse her communication skills. Wasn't she like 16? Ashley, in my book, didn't do anything wrong. She called Terry fat. Or no, she didn't call Terry fat. She said, one day, Terry, if a guy likes you, you'll understand. She said if, like it's just unlikely. So she didn't do anything wrong, but ew, man. Craig did crack. He never defended anyone evil, so I think he can go down here. Damien broke up a friendship and cheated on his girlfriend, but so did Craig. I guess him and Craig can go right here since they're cheaters. Danny, I don't know why he's on this list. What did he do that was so wrong? Be friends with Derek? He immediately cut that off.
And you and I are very different.
Chill after school?
Said I'll see what I can do about Leia.
Derek's a psycho. I believe he should go to jail. He beat a girl up. What a maniac.
There's gonna be some blood loss out there.
Darcy didn't do anything. She did take pics online and she didn't know some grown man was looking at them. That's not her fault. That's not really so bad. Darcy didn't really do anything.
I'll tell them.
Me and touch my legs. He touches my legs. He brushes up against them.
And rubs them. Sometimes.
Dylan, I want to put him at the top because of what he did to Marco, and it really pisses me off, and I can't stand the way Dylan treated him, but he just goes down here with cheaters.
What the hell is your problem?
I know why you hurt me.
I don't know. I'm trying to make things better. So I'm not going to keep beating myself up just because you're stuck.
Oh, I'm not stuck.
You are. Played safe. Did a bunch of guys. Everything comes down to you and me.
And F-boys. Ellie did nothing wrong. She's innocent. She didn't hurt anybody.
You could feel it through all that hairspray.
Emma, she talked a lot of crap, but she didn't do anything like horribly wrong. She did like help them fight Rick and bully Rick a little bit. So yeah, she did that. Betrayal. Miss Hatsalakos. This hoe literally needs to go to jail. She tried to break up a marriage. She should probably go up here, actually. This hoe tried to destroy what Spike and Snake had. Yes, Snake contributed, but what is wrong with you? And her daughter goes to the school? Like, you cheat on a woman that has a daughter that goes to the same school. Like, yuck. She should have stepped down from her job. self-hatred isn't the worst thing in the world. The person she did attack was like her, so it's bad, but then again, she is what she attacked, but that is kind of bad too. It's not the worst thing, but it's not, she didn't necessarily cheat. She can go to jail, because to partake in that even for a second, not good.
Crime. Just like that, what do you expect?
Right?
Who the freak is this? Oh, it's Mr. Oleander. Him helping out Mr. Sinclair. It's a full-on pedophile. He needs to go to jail. Are you freaking kidding me? Yuck.
As in Heather Sinclair? Boyfriend stealing, bad nose job having, puppy drowning, queen of evil is your sister?
Jane didn't do anything to anyone.
Damn, not even that jungle breath is secret.
Jay was a monster. He enticed people to do terrible things, but he didn't do them firsthand exactly. He kind of sat back and let things happen and unfold.
You ever want to hang with some real people? Your people?
Violence is never the answer. We don't care.
Jimmy set the whole thing up perfectly. You ever heard of oxycodone? You got it. Right back there. Snap in half if you don't relax.
To helping people. Really?
Man, she wants something on the side with Spinner. I mean, he's a guy, and well, if he doesn't get something soon, then...
Jimmy didn't hurt anybody.
Don't talk to me. Well, I hope you find it.
Are you kidding me? Johnny stood by and watched somebody stab somebody, but he didn't necessarily come forward. He could go right there next to him.
What the hell did you do? Off. Easy, woman. One, if anyone acted dumb, it was you. And two, I'm gonna need something to remember you by.
Photos of me without my clothes on.
JT didn't hurt anybody either. He talked a little bit of crap, so it's not the worst thing in the world. He didn't really bully Rick with anybody though, so he's good.
$1,200 today.
Are you crazy?
Just screw it, okay? I'm asking you nicely.
You need to let go.
Now. See, this is why you have no friends. You know what?
Liberty didn't hurt or bully or do anything terrible at all. All she did was get pregnant and like a boy. She's innocent. Stop! Manny didn't hurt anybody. It may seem like Manny was wild. She was. She took her clothes off. She put on a thong. Oh my gosh, no. She didn't hurt nobody else but herself and her reputation. She didn't do anything to anybody else. Marco didn't bully anybody either. He was the first one to take Spinner back after he did that crap.
No. How could you?
No. Marco, you stole from family. No.
Mia's character, this is about... not about how they're written, poorly written, but she had the gall to do all that crap she did in Liberty's face, and she's the reason JT died. She stirred up all that crap and kind of sat back and let everything happen. It was up to her to stop it. Roderick was pissed, Johnny was pissed, Drake, the guy that shanked JT, was pissed, Lucas was clearly mad, those were his goons, Nina, or freaking, I need to stop calling them by their real names. Mia did nothing, but sat back and watched all five, excusez-moi, of those guys fight over her until one of them ended up murdering one. She just kind of sat back. For that, she's pretty bad.
Mia, what are you doing?
Hell in a handbasket.
You're taking everything. So, I was his girlfriend. I haven't seen you shed a single tear.
Breathing. Always breathing.
Well, the breathing. Sounds like she's smoking.
You should debate. Yeah, sure. Right. Thanks. What's this for? Does that work for homework? The social stuff help.
Mia, stop it.
You're a robot, Liberty.
You suck, Isaac.
Hazel didn't watch anyone get hurt. Or who was this? Paige. Excusez-moi. Once again, Paige did nothing. She's innocent.
Funny how something is cool one year and so totally uncool the next.
Oh, but I was kind of hoping you could take drugs and act like a total freak and destroy everything.
Peter is a monster. He did crack. He was blackmailing Manny with those videos, which is terrible to blackmail a girl with, why did you want, how dare you? And then to stick around, he didn't make anybody do crack with him. Everything else he did later, he did to himself. I would put him at jail, because it was pretty bad. Ooh, no, he sold it to no, he goes up there, actually. He sold those pictures of Darcy to some creepy old dude online that followed her home that could have killed and stalked her and murdered everyone. And Peter didn't give a F, and he thought it was kind of funny. So yeah, he belongs all the way up there.
You got something people want to pay for.
There's a sexy chick trying to bust out.
You're on, bitch.
That crap I told you about him, he's just some bored, lonely loser.
He said,
Lies.
I don't have the money, so I'll just go out with you.
Our little movies can be released. Attention whore.
Mr. Raditch ignored one of his students that ended up shooting up the school because he didn't take the bullying seriously enough. It's up to you to expel and suspend people bullying someone to stop it. Because how else is he supposed to stop it? And then Mr. Raditch was like, oh, you want me to punish this student because he doesn't like you? It wasn't simply that. He was like, they don't just dislike me, they hate me. Do you even know the history of Rick? He put Terry in a coma. He needed the counselor. They needed to all talk it out. You could have at least set that up with Miss Sauvé if she was still working there. Set it all up. They needed to talk that crap through. That's what they needed to do. After something like that goes down between students, they shouldn't just let them roam the halls. You should know someone's getting bullied. Like Jimmy, Spinner, Paige, and Rick need to have counseling sessions that were mandatory where they all talk about it and try to calm down in a way without having to like hurt each other. But it got to that because Mr. Raditch didn't know how to take care of his school. He just left. So, solitary confinement, you are, it's kind of your fault for murder. I kind of could put you down here. Maybe you didn't know it was going to go this far because you never seen anything like that in your day.
He's harassing.
Harassing how? So are you asking me to order this student to like you? Come back if anything serious happens. Overreacted to some spilled paint.
Did you listen? Of course he's harassing.
Harassing how? So are you asking me to order this student to like you?
Whatever. Rick murdered someone. Did he? No, I think he only murdered himself. He didn't kill anybody, but he ruined Jimmy's life. And Jimmy was the one on his side because he believed it. He was too quick to pull the trigger. He was so in his head thinking he was the only one being bullied, not even thinking Jimmy was being bullied himself because they were bullying Jimmy by lying on him. But he was like, impossible. He doesn't see how friends can have a falling out. Like, everybody was cool with Rick and Terry when they were dating, and then he fell out of that crowd after he pushed her. Like, you know how it is to fall out of a crowd, and Jimmy fell out of the cool crowd, kinda, in a way, because he didn't want to bully you anymore. Rick didn't understand that, and he's such an idiot, and...
Let me make one thing clear.
He goes up there for that. Sean didn't hurt anybody. He did steal a computer from a sick person, and it was the only thing that brightened up their miserable, sad situation, and that was the only thing to make him happy. And his wife spent all her savings to get that computer. She spent all her savings to make her ill husband feel better, and Sean sold it. He didn't even sell it because he needed something. He just sold it just because Jay said take it. So, you need to go to jail for that. That's pretty bad.
That'll buy you a catback system.
So it was your idea.
Actually go up there with Derek. Derek beats up girls, defenseless ones. Wait, she pushed him first, actually. Did she? No, he pushed her first. Okay, he doesn't need to go up there for pushing, but ooh, Derek, you're on thin ice. Sean goes down there. Now, Snake, you cheated on your wife. I will put you in solitary confinement because, let me say this. I just want to make you less guilty than her, because I can. And I don't like Miss Slackos anyway. She's done too much, and she should have known that they're married. He should have known he was married, and he kissed her anyway, knowing his daughter goes to school. I don't want to put him up there because his legacy on the show. He's been the longest running character, but you know what? He has to go up there. He almost destroyed his own marriage, psycho. But he sung to her and made it better, but okay. He's a cheater, though. He needs to go up there. He almost destroyed his family. What would that have done to Emma if her family was torn apart again? What would that have done with her to her? He wasn't even thinking about that. Spinner lied on Jimmy. He kind of went with something, so he's bad for that.
About Jimmy? Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's figured it out.
Terry didn't hurt a fly, please. The only person Terry hurt was herself.
You're so sweet. You're the only guy I care about. He's so sensitive. You're jealous. He loves me and you want to take that away?
Toby too.
Eating.
And honestly, so did Fiona. Fiona didn't hurt anyone either. All she did was torture herself by drinking. The cheaters aren't that bad, but they should go up there. Yes, they're up here with Rick. Because, I don't know, cheating is pretty crazy. You know what? Maybe they should just be punished. Because I don't think they should be up there with Rick. That looks kind of crazy. They'll go over here with Alex. But yeah, should Peter be murdered for what he did? Yeah. Peter put someone's life in danger. I decided to move them because Miss Hatsalakos and Snake didn't endanger anyone's life, but not knowingly, but these people kind of did it knowingly. The fact that he was deliberately giving pictures to an old dude, these characters are innocent. I don't know what the freak they did. I don't know why they're here. I can't think of a single bad thing these people did to be here. That makes no sense. What the frick did Paige do? Be a little mean? Ashley didn't hurt anybody. She called someone fat, but those are words. Or she didn't call her fat. See, look, I'm twisting her words. She insinuated it. She did. Alright, but that's my Degrassi list of the most notorious criminals.